my braids have been looking a little bit rough lately, and I wanted to show you guys how I plan on maintaining this hair for the next week or two. I have been wearing the style for about 2.5 to 3 weeks so far. It's looking a little bit rough right now. If you haven't seen my other video, this is what it looked like before. It looked way better the first week and a half, and it started looking rough around week 2. I have been detangling it, but I have not washed it or anything so far. I have been putting a little bit of product on it here and there, but that's pretty much it. That's all I've been doing. So I actually did want to see if I could revive this style so that it could last maybe another week or two. Probably max a week if we're being honest. But the first step in making sure that this goes back to normal, hopefully, is detangling. So I have my Denman brush, and then I'll be hopping in the shower. As you can see, like, it's dang near locking up, and you're not supposed to do that. You're supposed to detangle like pretty much every day. This is a learning curve, but hopefully I can revive this and show you guys how I can make it look a little bit better. So this is what the braids look like right now. They're a lot fluffier. I'm gonna be detangling a little bit more in the shower, maybe just finger detangling though, while I shampoo and condition. I do have a little bit of buildup and dandruff in my braids. This is the shedding that I got, quote unquote shedding. I don't really like calling it that since it's not shedding like hair, but that's what people say. So now I'm gonna head in the shower and I'm gonna show you guys how I shampoo and condition it, and then my aftercare. My hair is just a little bit damp, and this is what it looks like. I feel like my scalp is super clean compared to how it was, and it actually doesn't feel itchy right now. And this is the first time my hair's really felt this clean and refreshed. So it's actually really relieving right now. But now, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna detangle again just a little bit, since my hair did get a little bit tangled in the shower. Yeah, so one of the pieces did fall out. That has been happening a little bit throughout the past 3 weeks. Sections of my hair have been falling out a little bit, like maybe some pieces I didn't braid all the way in, so it kind of fell out pretty easily. But nothing that really messes with the style too much. It just makes it a tad bit thinner the more that you lose. So I'm gonna be using this leave-in conditioner. The Camille Rose Honeydew Liquid Moisture Refresher. I'm gonna spray a little bit of this through my braids. Now I've been using a little bit of a newer oil, Pacifica Scalp Love Rosemary Mint Serum, the Purify and Revive. I heard a lot of good things about this oil and how it's not super greasy on your scalp. And my scalp is a little bit more on the sensitive side. And I'm going to apply the serum.
Yeah.
Just come on.
Now my scalp is fully oiled, and now about some of the frizziness that I'm experiencing. I think I'm going to first add a little bit of mousse before I dry my hair. And I'm gonna add it to just the top part of my scalp. I'm gonna be using this Aveda Nutriplenish Styling Treatment Foam. I'm gonna take my Leif-In hair dryer. And I'm gonna be switching between medium and high heat on this because I wanna make sure my hair really, really is dry. So my hair is pretty much fully dry. I probably am gonna dry it a little bit more after I'm finished fully putting all the products on it. I'm gonna be using this Olaplex No. 7 bonding oil. And I'm just gonna use a little bit on each side. Ooh. You might be wondering why I'm not using the rosemary mint serum on the length of my hair. And that's because I don't like using scalp products with rosemary and mint like essential oils on the length of my hair. I like using bonding oils or moisture oils like this one. Also, I just want to say that my hair feels extremely soft compared to how it was before. It did have a little bit of buildup from the products I kept putting on top of it without washing out. Honestly, when you do curl this hair with a bunch of product on it, it gets a little stiff and I feel like it gets a little bit more matted than usual. So I think my hair should last another week or two. Maybe another week if I don't want it to look ridiculous on the second one. But you could push this 2 weeks, I bet. Now I'm just going to try to clean up the edges a little bit with some of the She Is Bomb Edge Glaze. I have a edge brush here. So I brushed a chunk of my edges that have been bothering me a little bit. And I'm gonna take a little rubber band and I'm gonna try to grab my edges and put it in the ponytail. Because as a lot of you know, when you do knotless, there's nothing really gripping it. It's easier for your hair to become not very neat. But this is what it looks like.
Special agent.
I think it's a pretty big difference.
Did you get my message about
Years ago.
Alright, so this is what it looks like with my edges cleaned up. It looks like they're kind of like snatched back, but over time it will kind of mess up a little bit, but I did want it to be really neat right now so that I don't have to worry about it getting too messy as time goes on. That's the end result of my hair maintenance routine. If I were you guys, I would be doing this once a week if you have the chance to. If not once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out my Substack, The Curl Diaries, if you're into hair growth related topics and more videos like this. I post more blog posts than I do videos on there, so if you're interested in any of that, I highly recommend that you become a paid or free subscriber. You can follow all of my socials at BigHeadJustice. But yeah, that's it.